And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And they will elect to not bring this one out as...
Don't worry about what we doing. Don't worry about what we doing, man. I went outside last night. Police was all out here about Urban League and shit. What had happened? I didn't even see.
It was a big ass shootout, bro.
Was it?
Some motherfuckers, they said it was multiple gangs who got into it or whatever.
It was some shit that happened in Roseland too. Was that connected?
No, this is all connected. They said it was a bunch of gangs that got into it, and they was motherfucking, they was exchanging gunfire. They was having a gun battle, and they was having it basically up Redden Road as they was going from Bond Hill, Roseland. They was motherfucking shooting them up bang bang. It was really, really bad. A lot of people, innocent people, got hurt in that shit. A lot of people died. Yes, they said that we ain't had no violence in Cincinnati for over a week, and that this was one of the worst fucking crimes we done had happen in I don't know how many days. I want to say a week, 2 weeks. Yeah, they said it was one of the most violent crimes because the crime scene stressed so far that they had to shut down multiple areas. They didn't just shut because it was in the car. They had to mark up all of the areas.
It's 18 adult killed, third person crucial in Roseland shooting. They say a teen and an adult are dead, while a third person is fighting for their life at the hospital, following a triple shooting in Roseland. Damn.
That ain't what I heard. And that ain't what Mama saw neither on her way, because it happened on Mama's way home last night. And Mama couldn't even...
What was it about, Richie's and shit?
Around that area. Mama she got out the highway and couldn't even go. She had to go the back way home. She couldn't even get on her street. Because the police was so backed up and down Redden Road.
Damn, then they found 2 other niggas dead. Later on, damn. Damn. Oh, it was over by Hooks Fish and Chicken. Right where everybody be wanting to hang out at.
Following a triple shooting that shut down part of Montgomery Road in Norwood for hours tonight.
Chancellor Wynn joins us live from Cincinnati Police District 4 with the very latest.
Rob, Tricia, this is Cincinnati Police District 4, and we're live here because officers inside of this building are still searching for those suspects. Now, this is relating to the triple shooting that ended up killing 2 people, and the crime scene stretched miles apart because the 3 of the victims were located at 2 different crime scenes.
An incident where some gunfire was exchanged,
killing 2 people and sending another person to UC Medical Center, where Cincinnati police say that person is in critical condition. The 3 people who were shot along the 1900 block of Seymour Avenue attempted to drive away. 2 of the victims drove nearly 4 miles from the shooting to Montgomery Road in Norwood. The other victim only making it about 3 miles away to Reading Road in Bond Hill.
When they found the victims, they didn't know what they had, so they secured the scene.
Police began isolating their investigation down to the cars the victims were driving. And officers were
First drive will begin at the 25.
Damn.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They're passing here. Joe Burrow under pressure, and they got to him again. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside.
All right, you don't know what type of
field,
relationship they got.
Especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
I seen that.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flush to his right.
Let's go.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Like, we ain't been in a hospital. But that be what be killing me. Like, we ain't been in a hospital before. Like, we ain't grown as hell. Like, the fuck, like, girl, like, worry about yourself.
Throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. Whoa. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll run for it with Eckler.
Let's go.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stopped him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Bengals will get the football back. We're going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at about the 32. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy. And can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Yeah.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Back to Mixon on second down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Burrow on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Who?
Burrow going for it on 4th. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Now Burrow on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kenneth Murray coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position, and even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approached this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Boyd, what a catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
For real though. Like, not even a joke.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Nigga. So you gonna be falling asleep, bro?
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Next time you fall asleep, I ain't gonna say
54 yards. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And Burrow going to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Oh, my God.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
Yo, God.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Herbert on first down now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Running on first down, Eckler. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Out to his left. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone would come free.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert now. That's into the hands of Eckler. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28. Out of the gun, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Herbert throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Eckler will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 4 yards out. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Here's Higgins out on the right side. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted.
Gosh, this cat.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to have it here
fucking
at
perfect for this fucking team.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Herbert being chased out left. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. He'll get this to Eckler. Touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25.
So ain't that's not stealing though?
The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right.
Oh my gosh, bro!
For the 4th time today.
You can't get it over the fucking hump.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. So the contact came before the ball got.
Shut up. Fuck yeah, man. Oh, man.
And the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Chargers. Jalen Guyton, 26 yards. And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far. And that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field. and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
From his end zone, Wilson. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one.
I was telling that white boy, I bet you better block.
I think the two of us will watch from behind our
I had my hand on his shoulder and followed it.
Wide enough to actually see the result.
I pushed him in the way in front of that first nigga.
First down. Here's Burrow. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hey. A major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 15.
You the one out of the trio
Surprise back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
Look at you.
It's beyond
Look at
stunning
you all
to
in the
me
back and
because
shit. Like, what
we're
the
used
fuck?
to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. The ball resting on their own 5 here as they come up to the line on 2nd and long. On the option, here's Eckler. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And some room to maneuver, and all the way to the 25. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, he's got a man wide